The number of homes for sale in San Diego County is on the rise. Stick around as we discuss the latest real estate trends and what they mean for buyers and sellers. Hit the subscribe button and let's get started.
All right, let's start by looking at the monthly chart and then we'll check out the longer term trends. Let's take a look at this month-over-month overview here. New listings are up 10.7%, so that's good news. Inventory is hovering right around 4,000 units right now, which has been stubborn to get there, but we're there, so we'll see if that helps with the buyer competition situation. Pending sales are up 9.8% since April, and closed sales up 7.4%. So everything is up across the board except median price, which is basically flat at only a 0.3% increase from April to May.
All right, let's check out some long-term trends.
Let's do it. So when we look at new listings for May, we see that we are back. We're definitely up from last year, which is good. We're reversing that downward trend that we had over the past 3 years. So the last best May we had in terms of new listings was May of 2022. We had just about almost exactly 680 less new listings this May than we did in 22, and last year was just dismal at 1702. That is for detached homes, of course. And then year to date, things look about the same, and of course the shape of the graph is very similar when we're talking about attached properties. Looking at the long-term trend here, you know, new listings are just they're coming back. It looks like they're coming back. You know, historically we were way up here in terms of new listings by month, and you know it's been very low since 2022 basically. So now you know things are up, but are they going to come up as much as they used to? Are we going to see the type of listing activity that we've historically seen over the past 10 or 12 years? That remains to be seen.
Yeah, 23 was a tough year, so it's nice to see us pulling out of that. Hopefully that trend will continue.
Yes, indeed. So now looking at closed sales, basically this May, right on par, almost on par with last May. Same thing here with attached, and year to date, again, almost just right on par with 2023. So the thing that happened in 23 was right about this time of the year, things just went off the cliff and closed sales stopped happening, new listings stopped happening. It just got really, really low.
Well, closed sales is a bit of a lagging indicator because that's saying more about what happened, last month than the current month.
That is true. So, this May's closed sales are April's pending sales. But nevertheless, last year, right about this time, pending sales plummeted, and then closed sales plummeted, new listings plummeted. Prices kept going up because there were still slightly more buyers than sellers. However, it looks like we're heading into the summer stronger this year than we were last year as new listings continue to increase. If pending sales follow suit and continue to climb, then prices will keep doing what they've been doing. And if they don't, then we could see softening of pricing over the summer. It remains to be seen. And then, of course, historically, again, as we always do, looking all the way back here to 2012, when closed sales by month, basically peaked in May, June, July, and we're up in the, over 2,500 range.
Very regular pattern for many years in a row.
Yeah, we had a little bit of a slowdown here in 17 and 18, and then right back in 2020 and 2021 despite COVID. And the COVID situation seemed to have a bit of a delayed reaction in the real estate market the same way that it did in the overall economy. And things are, up from last summer here, but we'll see where they go in the next few weeks and months.
All right, well, let's check out median prices.
Yes, median price, that's up.
Whew.
Yeah, $1,091,750 is the median price of a detached single-family home in San Diego County. up from 955 in May of last year. So that's a 14.3% increase. And that is a lot of money when you're talking about $1,091,000. And then of course, attached properties, similar, up from last year, currently at 685. And same thing with the year-to-date stuff. It's up from last year about the same percent that everything else is. And this is the one graph that doesn't have the regular heartbeat. It has a nice steady climb uphill, and then you get to, right about here in late 2020, when they've plateaued a couple of times and dipped once. But by and large, it has been a steep climb up since late in 2020.
Even with some peaks and valleys, that's a pretty strong trend line there. You're looking at any financial market or any trend line at all, and that one, you can draw a pretty solid line through that and see where it's headed.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy, and anything can happen at any time. So we don't know, and we're not going to predict where it's going to be, a year from now. Although I can tell you in the next couple of months, things are likely to stay about the same, if not increasing.
Activity volume has definitely increased, though.
Yeah.
We've had a lot more, just personally, more transactions happening lately. We've had more buyers able to open escrow on homes. Sellers still getting strong prices, still selling quickly. So things are pretty good right now, whether you're trying to buy or sell. Prices are high, interest rates not great, but relative to last year, things are definitely feeling better for both buyers and sellers right now.
There's definitely more product on the market, and the number of buyers that are pursuing those homes are by and large about the same as they've been. So that just gives buyers a little bit more leverage and a little bit more options, and makes it just a little bit easier to get under contract.
How many people did you get under escrow today?
Two.
Okay, I opened two escrows today.
Two buyers under contract today. So I mean, it's definitely cooking out there. Activity is up, and again, this time last year things were pretty good, but we didn't have that same feeling of momentum heading into the summer months that we do now. So I do believe that the rest of 2024 is likely to be loaded with real estate activity, and it's all about the interplay between new listings and pending sales. If pending sales remain the same, new listings keep climbing, that's going to change the pricing dynamics. However, pending sales have been chasing new listings right up that hill too. So we'll see where they go, but right now, all strong.
Okay, and things are fairly rate sensitive as well. It seems
That's right.
like when rates jump, buyers cool off, a little bit of dip, buyers heat back up. So is it a good time now to talk about interest rates?
Yes.
Okay, let's move on over to that.
Yes. Okay, looking at the 7-day primary mortgage market survey from Freddie Mac, the last 7 days for 30-year fixed rate mortgage have averaged 6.99, slightly down from last week, 7.03. It hit 6.94 3 weeks ago. Basically, we've been vacillating right back and forth above and below 7% for the last month. And, people keep telling us that rates are going to go down. They said rates were going to go down in the spring and then the summer.
Now I'm hearing September.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens with
We'll
that.
see. It's
Kicking the can down the road.
we just keep kicking that can down the road. It's going to be a free-for-all if rates do a significant drop. There's just a lot of pent-up demand from sellers who want to make a move, and there's more buyers that will jump into the pool if rates get down low enough. So what that number is, nobody really knows, although
experts are saying it's the fives, but as you can see, experts say a lot of things, and it's often that doesn't turn out to be true.
Yep, those darn experts keep talking.
We'll just have to wait and see.
Yes.
All right, are we good for today?
Yeah, so that's what's going on in San Diego real estate this week. As always, if you like what you're seeing, like, share, subscribe, comment. Tune in tomorrow evening on Facebook right around 6, because we are doing our 1,000, I don't know how many fingers I need to hold.
I'm just doing jazz hands for 1,000 subscribers.
10 times 100 or whatever that, yes, 100 times 10 our 1,000 subscribers special tomorrow evening, Facebook Live at 6, and then of course replaying on
shortly
YouTube for all eternity. So we appreciate your subscribing. We appreciate you watching and all your support. And there are more and more of you all the time. So we love that. So keep it coming, and we'll talk to you next time.
All right. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.